Alright, so this is going to be my toolbox tour. Up top here is kind of like a miscellaneous shelf, WD-40. I use that for cleaning off my impact sockets. That's a tool and hand cleaner that actually works extremely well. Microfiber rags to keep my toolbox clean. Accurate ATF when I do a transmission flush on my car. Detail spray to clean the box down with. Coffee cup. Snap-on light. I really like the thing, it's just so small you leave it stuck under some people's cars and then you just forget about it. This light I like a lot. It's nice for inspections. Extremely bright. That's even that so you can get down to like hard to reach places to see what's going on. Up there, it's a really old SK set. I use that more or less for just a display. 1, 2, 3 pairs of safety glasses. Spark plugs for my four-wheeler. That plugs. It's brake rotor, I just liked it a lot. So I use that brake rotor. Snap-on paperwork. That's about it for the top drawer. This drawer will be all of my pliers, snap-on long reach pliers, needle nose, long reach side cutters, standard pliers, standard needle nose, standard side cutters, and standard slide jaws, wire cutters. These wire cutters came with this set right here. Some Mac coolant hose, pinchers so you don't lose coolant, brake hose, little set of side cutters. Over to the right, this is my snap-on screwdriver drawer. It's all snap-on. Even got their little Phillips and their little flathead, and I have a spare Craftsman Phillips. Well, it's obvious, it's just their normal set that they have. This is my 1/4 inch drawer right below it. It's actually one of the half drawers. It's a smaller drawer than the other one. Snap-on 1/4 inch drive, 1/4 inch locking flex head. I got that off the truck. This is probably my favorite 1/4 inch ratchet. And this guy I hardly ever use. It's a long reach SK Craftsman. Just spare ratchets. It's SAE deep, set shallow, metric deep, shallow. Then over to the left, my snap-on wrenches. Have that set 10 to 19, 3/8 to 1 and 1/16. I have 10 to 19 in the Blue Point micro stubbies. Down here, I have 10 to 19 deep snap-ons 3/8 inch drive set. And that's SAE. They were too, if I stood them up, they were too tall to fit in the drawers. SAE shallows, metric semi-deeps, metric shallows. And then this is just like a Torx set I got from, Torx and Allen set I got from Craftsman. When I bought my box, they gave me so many rewards points, and I bought this with them. And then I bought those screwdriver set, which I replaced all the screwdrivers with Snap-on. That's my 3/8 inch drive ratchet and extension drawer. My Snap-on, Craftsman breaker bar, Craftsman flex head for a backup, Craftsman ratchet. And this is an old Craftsman ratchet. I just keep that around just because I like it. I just like the look of them. Older ratchets, I believe. I have the same one in 1/4 inch. Just a really old Craftsman ratchet. And then below that, there's my 1/2 inch drive drawer. That's SAE 3/8 to 1 inch Craftsman ratchet. It's actually a decent ratchet. It's 84 teeth. It's not a bad little ratchet. A Craftsman backup T-handle by SK and a 1/2 inch by SK. I'm actually waiting for my other bit set to come in. That's 1/2 inch drive, and then that will give me my snap-on ratchet. I have an SK breaker bar. Oops, SK breaker bar. 1/2 inch to 1 1/4. That's deep SAE, 10 millimeters to 24, deep and shallow and deep. I got my 1/2 inch drive snap-on long ratchet. I've got my bit set right there, or the shallows for the wheels. And then in this drawer, it's mostly electrical and miscellaneous. Power probe, DVOM, snap-on test light. I like this thing a lot. And some other stuff. Some connectors and pins for all electrical. That is wrenches. Some more wrenches, just old Craftsman wrenches. And then it's a set of really old Craftsman ratchet wrenches. And Craftsman line wrenches, SAE, another small wrench. Then we come down another drawer, snap-on hammer. I think this is a 32 ounce. Yeah, it's a 32 ounce. And the 24 ounce punches, big pliers, SK big wrenches, 1 1/8, 1 1/4. Just stuff that I didn't have up there with my snap-on stuff. Down here I have rake flaring toolkit that was given to me. Wheel puller set, and that was given to me as well as a Pittsburgh. I've never used that. I got these Matco crow's feet. I think I paid like 40 bucks for these. So it was a good deal. I couldn't pass it up. It was 40 bucks for those, and then that's when I got these metric semi-deep snap-ons. Paid 40 bucks for these as well. So I paid 80 bucks for those two, which wasn't a bad deal at all. Down here, there's nothing. Power drawer. I have my snap-on 18 volt old school drill. I think I paid 50 bucks for that. Impact driver. Snap-on battery. These are 18 volt lithium, 18 volt NiCad. My snap-on impact with a volt. I got this given to me. I just had to get the battery rebuilt, and that was like 60 bucks. And then for an air impact, I leave that. I work in a smaller shop, so it's tools getting stolen. This doesn't really happen too much. Bought this little guy with my student discount. I got it about half off. So instead of 300 bucks, this thing was 150 bucks. It's a 1/2-inch drive. Take lug nuts off with it. The thing's a monster. Perfect for doing almost anything. And that will about wrap it up for my toolbox tour, guys. Try to keep the thing as clean as I can, but it's black. I live in New York with all the salt and the lift right here, so in the wintertime that all splashes up and gets it all nasty. There's the box for my snap-on drill, some 2-stroke oil from my quad skid plate under there. I try to keep it as organized as possible. And these safety glasses too, I never mentioned this. These things are pretty slick. You can open that up and then there's earplugs and those slide out. So if you're using an air hammer, works nice for those. And then the Honda oil filter for my car. That about wraps it up, guys. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.